What's going on, fellas? This is Sir Stunmuffin, leader of Affliction, and today we have a good video. We have a very nice video. This is our first perfect war, so let's go ahead and get into it really quick. Quick update on the clan. We have 3 new members, Zachary, Jack, and Psycho, 2 of those being in war. I'll give them a quick shout out because they both joined band. We got Psycho here. Looks like he's cooking up some hogs for war. He's a max Town Hall 8, essentially. With just his Valkyries to go. Let's see, they might be... It's either his Valkyries, Minions, or Earthquake that he's cooking. But he's a new member, and he's been on the how-to sketch and everything. So, shout out to Psycho. And our second person that we have very quickly is Jack. I believe these are both American, but don't quote me on that. I know Jack is. He's essentially a max Town Hall 8. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Excuse me. He's a mid Town Hall 8. So, let's go ahead and get into this war recap. And look, I mean, he got raided. We are about to be level 2 after we hopefully win this war here. We are a little bit overmatched, but I think we're okay. And by this time, you should have seen Rez's defense. But we'll quickly start off. They didn't really try. KK didn't use the second attack, so he's sitting this war. So is Mr. 3-star. Disclaimer on that, if you do not use your second attack, you will be sitting. So be aware of that. Just wanted to make sure people knew that. Anyhow, let's go ahead. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, I had a 6-star war. I will be showing my first attack, not my third. Reza had 3-star war. So we had pretty solid. We had one, two, three, four 6 stars, and we of course had a perfect war. So pretty decent war all around. Let's go ahead and scout these bases real quick because I looked. Okay, this is the Town Hall 7, so we're not going to be showing that. That's not really a good base either. Okay, this is not the base. I will show you, where is he? Cruel's attack. No. Ali's attack on number 6. So, not that difficult of an attack. It's a Zap Quake, but I wanted to go ahead and show it because he had a 6-star war, to which I have said that I will be showing 6-star attacks. So, simple Zap Quake here on the bottom, and what do you know? Hole in the base. So, not that much to show there. I'm going to quickly go through this one. People, watch your hole in the bases. I went through and had a very nice long conversation with some of our Town Hall 9s, and we are working on developing some of our bases. So if you have a Town Hall 8 base where you have a general design that is an anti-3-star design, I will review it with you and have a Skype conversation with you to help you figure it out. So, next replay we got here, we are going to show LMs. Gove Attack, not really a surgical. He's got an easy bait here on the bottom. He's going to bring this to the top left. Oh, let's not speed through that. So, same thing. He's got a natural funnel, so he has a nice spread of wizards with a single golem. Delays his Barb King drop. And he has no wall breakers. It's just to clear out that area. So, interesting how he does that. Next thing, though, he has his Hogs 12-12. Now he can delay this heal because there's no defenses that would hit his Hogs, which is interesting. Excellent pathing recognition over here on the bottom right. Some of them did go to the core, and then he should use his last heal right here. Exactly. So this is an interesting raid. Little bit, he was going to do like a surgical hoggish attack, but I like how he did this. One thing though to note, guys, don't use all your wizards, especially on a Gove attack. Don't use all your wizards because you need to watch your time. Notice how his since he has no cleanup wizards that he saves, his troops have to go all the way around the base. That's not an effective use of your time. So just remember that, guys. You need to make sure you have cleanup wizards. Now, I believe Cruel also 3-star. Let me verify. Yes, he did. So we are going to show his attack on number 5 also. Because it's a little bit, it's the same base, but it's a different attack. This is a Zap Quake Attack, once again. We'll fast forward through this initial part. Now he's got a wide funnel here on the bottom. Good timing on his funnel. Notice the funnel drags. Now, the interesting part about this, though, is his funnel is so wide that his drags kind of are skimped. So, I probably would have focused my troops on one air defense with the dragons, and then use CC loons or something like that with a spell. So, he only has 3 dragons, but he's actually able to clear the rest of his base, which I find to be particularly very interesting. When I saw this initially, I did not think he was going to 3-star, but he has enough health on his dragons where those 3 dragons are able to clear about 60% of this base. So, very interesting strategy, but yes, I would focus on one of those air defenses. Now, KK did not use a second attack, so I will not be showing that raid. KK, gotta get those attacks in, buddy. Arctic had a attack on number 2, and his timing was a little bit better, but I will be showing Reza's because he attacked this base first, and Arctic essentially copied his attack. So this is a simple Goho attack on base number 2. He's got a 1 giant, 3 hog riders on the top, able to get a giant bomb of that huge bait. With that being said, so very nice job. That's very good planning. And in addition, he's got a giant bomb here, so that's 2 giant bombs taken out already. He's got a shattered Goho attack here from the bottom. Now, I really like this. So he has a Tesla right here that he has to deal with. He waits and then deploys his queen before he drops his wall breakers. I really like that installment. That's a good heads-up play. Those are the kind of instincts that you get from practice raiding and practicing in general. So now he has 3 wall breakers taken out, and as we discussed in our Skype conference yesterday, he's got his Reza deployment here on the top. Kind of a weird deployment. I don't even know what to call it, so we're just going to call it the Reza deployment. Because he basically, sprinkles in some hogs on the top, and then he has some more back-end hogs. So, a little bit of a surgical hog, and he has a surgical hog tendency, so that's no surprise. Great heal there at the end. Now, here's one thing to note. He is very close on time. His cleanup wizards are very slow. When you clear an area, you need to make sure, especially if you're playing on a tablet, once you've cleared that area, put those wiz down, because you need that time, more than likely. And I believe he's like, this raid is like 2 minutes and 56 seconds or something like that. I mean, he does not have much time whatsoever. So, guys, need to watch those cleanup wizards. Time them well once the hogs have taken out that area. You will not regret it. It's a very huge installment and will increase your time. You'll probably save about 30 seconds or so, which is a lot. Now, this last attack is my attack on number 1, and I'm a little bit proud of this because it's a Gove. And if you don't have Valkyries level 4 yet and you're in Town Hall 9 at my level, you definitely need Valkyries level 4 because those are the Valkyrie attacks, Govalo, are very strong attacks. I'm already taking out 2 wall breakers, or 2 giant bombs here. I got a rage spell to get my troops in, and notice that I wait on my Valkyries because I want to make sure that they kind of go to the core. So they're a little bit drawn over here, but the CC troops pulls some of them to the core as well. Now, the reason I use Gove, number 1, the Valkyries, is because the fences and the structures are so clustered together that it's easy to run a Valkyrie base attack because they just swing. Now you're also going to notice here towards the end an excellent heal, and this base is essentially over. He's got a giant bomb there at the bottom, but my Valkyries are tanking, and I have other tanks. I had a nice 2 golem tank here for the queen. And I believe this raid is like 1 minute long. Let me see. Yeah, about 1:30. So, pretty powerful raid there. And that about is going to wrap this replay up. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. We, like I said, are going to have a war, this next war, and then one more war. And that should conclude. I want to say that's correct. I think we have 2 more wars after this current war that I just showed. And then we're in a war right now, so then one more war after that. Anyhow, this is Sir Studmuffin, Leader of Affliction, leading off with our perfect war count number 1. And as always, I'm out. Peace.